It's Al Cole from CBS Radio, host of the syndicated talk show People of Distinction, cluing you in that in our 21st century, I'll tell you, products and services are sold through video. That's right, so sell it through video at Al Cole Enterprises and SAG 14 Production Company. You got it, and right now you got it too. Enjoy another outstanding audio clip from our international guest list featuring my son, the fantastic Benji Cole, on People of Distinction.
And on the line with us today, we have Amber Kozlowski. We'll be discussing her fantastic book, The Ascending Rose, available at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And I will say, Amber was brought to People of Distinction today by some of the best movers in the business, Ingress Advertising Publishing. If you have a book that you'd like moved, move it through Ingress. You can find them at ingressadvertising.com. And guys, listen, it is an absolute pleasure and such a delight to have Amber here on the line with us. Her book we're discussing today, The Ascending Rose. Listen, it's a fictional narrative, okay? It's going to be around a very common theme, a very popular theme in our culture today. It's a vampire novel, right? It's a suspense thriller. But listen, I'm sure this is unlike any you've ever read before. Okay, and I'm very excited to have her here on the line. Amber is absolutely, without a doubt, a person of distinction, and we love having guests like this on our line. And listen, she is the expert on the matter. She's going to be able to articulate all the nuances in her book much better than I ever could. So without further ado, let's jump right in. The Ascending Rose. Talk to us about the characters in the book and really what the story entails.
Well, let's see. It's a vampire novel, of course, but I switched it up and I made them royal-born instead of the regulars, like you see in Twilight and others.
Absolutely. Now, you said that they're royal-born. Of course, they're vampires. What type of journey do these characters embark upon?
Basically, her family line started out as human, and as the years progressed, a vampire came into the family, which was her mother, and that's how her line became vampire, causing her, even her aunt got made into a vampire. She also made her cousin, too, because he was sick with polio. The law of the vampires are, if you fall in love with a human, you have to make the human. It doesn't matter what sex, you just have to make them.
Wonderful. And that makes sense in terms of how they continue to keep the lineage progressing. Now, of course, we know about the characters and we know about how they continue to keep that line going. Now, of course, I'm sure there has to be some type of conflict in which they come across. What do they battle against?
It's basically Nocturne's job. She battles evil who are trying to destroy her race. They're dark vampires, evil vampires. They want to exist in a world where it's just vampires and no humans. So they cause conflicts even with the humans.
Now, Amber, as we continue on, let's go into your inspiration. What inspired this particular narrative? I mean, of course, we know, given what's going on in pop culture, this whole vampire theme or this fascination around vampires is something that's very common. So, of course, we know about that already. Did that play any influence into you creating this book?
Yes and no. My main influence was the rumor of Louis Charles escaping the Paris Tower during the French Revolution. It starts back in 1795, a little after his 10th birthday, Louis Charles. He was a bright, healthy child. But after his 10th birthday, he ended up becoming subdued, not like his normal self again. So in my way, I spun it this way, like, if he's like that, maybe he had somebody help him, because according to the rumor, this was done by a drunk tower guard, that he saw somebody, a mysterious figure, take the boy out in the middle of the night and replace him with a changeling or a double. So I spun there into the story, and I'm thinking, what if I make him also a vampire, a vampire born to human lineage? Because everybody knows Louis XVI did not want to become king. And we all know his and Marie Antoinette's marriage was a political one. Mm-hmm. History explains that so well.
It's Al Cole from CBS Radio, host of the syndicated talk show People of Distinction, cluing you in that in our 21st century, I'll tell you, products and services are sold through video. That's right, so sell it through video at Al Cole Enterprises and SAG 14 Production Company. You got it, and look forward to enjoying other outstanding audio clips from our international guest list featuring my son, the fantastic Benji Cole, on People of Distinction.